The Nitrogen Plan. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Managing for Profit on Brownfield, a content partnership with Pioneer Encirca Services. Andy Heggestaller, Digital Services Manager, says that every field, every soil type, and every year there is a different right nitrogen rate. The right plan will guide you in rate and timing of application. We'll have more after this.
Hey Dave, what you doing on your phone?
I'm just looking at the crop health index on my field. Helps make some application decisions.
Health index what?
Crop health index for my satellite imagery. You see, Encirca Services applies special analytics to my satellite images to help me not only monitor how my crops are doing, but also assess their differences and progress from one point in time to the other. And that helps me make in-season management decisions to help improve my yields.
So you're farming?
Yes, Bob, I'm farming from space.
Monitor crop health using satellite imagery from Encirca Services. Snapshots of your fields provide quick visualizations of crop growth patterns to monitor changes in crop health. Encirca Services satellite imagery helps inform field scouting, providing early warning and timely resolutions to help maximize your harvest results. Put Encirca Services to work on your operation all season long. Contact your local DuPont Pioneer sales professional or Encirca certified services agent to learn more.
So how can you be farming from space? You're right here talking to me.
Am I, Bob? Am I?
Timing is everything. Andy Heggenstaller with Encirca Services says it should be a key part of your farm's nitrogen plan.
In that plan, not just what products are we going to use and how are we going to place them in the field. That stuff's all important. But to really think about over the full plan, how much of our nitrogen do we want to put out there at or prior to planting versus how much of that nitrogen do we want to hold back. One really easy way to make sure we don't have yield loss to nitrogen is to apply too much. But I don't really think most growers are in a position to take that strategy today due to the margins. Certainly it's not environmentally a great option either. If I come out there right now, I can put less by design, less than what my crop needs, and then have more information about the growing season when I get into it to make that decision, and I then can tailor and get that right nitrogen rate, because the reality is every field, every soil type, and every year there's a different right nitrogen rate because of how soils and weather interact to determine nitrogen in the soil.
Heggenstaller says that is where Encirca comes in.
We develop that plan, and then we really start monitoring as we go through the season and have that ability to make a more informed decision. And the way Encirca does that is every day we look at the weather we had the day before, the soil types in different zones of the field, and we simulate using some proprietary software developed by Pioneer. We simulate how much nitrogen's in that soil, and then we can kind of monitor that throughout the season. And when we get to that side dress period, we can decide, all right, let's say I put 100, 150 units on pre-plant. I'm going to probably need somewhere between 20 and 70 units in season, depending on what my yield goal is. I can really use a tool like Encirca to decide, okay, in this field or even in this part of this field, do I need 20, do I need 50, or do I need 70? And that's going to depend on my yield goals, my weather, and my soils. And so, again, have the plan and then have a tool like Encirca to be able to modify the plan and make in-season decisions to help make sure that we don't over-apply and use too much nitrogen and waste money. And we certainly don't want to do the opposite either and leave that crop short and leave bushels on the table.
I'm Cindy Young with Managing for Profit on Brownfield, a content partnership with Pioneer Encirca Services.